Hey, so sorry about how late this video is coming out. I was out west, out of town on a snowboarding trip. In return, here's a video of me doing my best impression of how the Blackhawks did in this game. Yeah. Woohoo! We are in snow week. Yeah. Can't get any better. Hello, welcome to Hawks Recap. Game 46 in the books, and the Blackhawks lose big in this one by a score of 7-3 at home to the New York Islanders. I was having such a great time out west. I mean, the scenery was absolutely gorgeous. I was grinning from ear to ear, and then I saw the score of this game, and that kind of ruined it a little bit for me, not gonna lie. The Blackhawks coming into this game off their NHL-mandated bye week, 5 days off of no hockey. 4 of those 5 days they can't even practice. If you want to know my thoughts on the bye weeks in general, I will post a link to that video down in the description below. I made that video over the course of the Blackhawks bye week. Check it out if you want to hear my reaction on it. But pretty much, yeah, the bye week does not help the Blackhawks out for this game. Early on, it looked like maybe the bye week wouldn't affect the Hawks at all. 1 minute in, Patrick Kane receives a nice pass from Gustafsson, who's having his first NHL appearance in a couple years, and Kane just buries it far side, blocker side. 1-0, 1 minute in for the Hawks, looking good so far. Unfortunately, after that, the Islanders would dominate the rest of the first period. 3 minutes later, Beauvillier would score on the power play, garbage area goal off of kind of a bad rebound by Forsberg, and then later on Eberle would score off another bad rebound by Forsberg. Forsberg sprawling all over the place, and then just before the period ends, Polak would get on the board with a short side snipe with Forsling just absolutely screening his own goaltender. It didn't look good. The Islanders are up 3-1 after one period in which they outshot the Hawks 19-13. It's certainly not looking good now. About a minute and a half into the second period, Beauvillier would get his second goal of the game, which was also his second power play goal of the game. The penalty kill unit for the Blackhawks not really doing their job in this game. Gustafsson would get a goal later on in the period, and going into the third period, the Islanders lead 4-2. Once again, the Islanders dominated the period of play. Second period, they outshot the Hawks 14-8, and then third period, 2 minutes in, Brock Nelson extends the Islanders' lead 5-2, and Forsberg is out of there, and Klaas comes in. It really doesn't get any better. The game's pretty much over at this point. Anders Lee and John Tavares would get the remainder of the Islanders' goals in the third period to get their goal count up to 7, and lost in this 7-3 loss is Patrick Kane's 800th point. He gets that in the third period. Unfortunately lost in the result of this game, but quite a milestone, quite an accomplishment for any player, and just great to see Patrick Kane hit that milestone, and you got to think he is not even close to stopping. He's going to get to 900 and 1,000 probably before we know it. Obviously not a good game for the Hawks, getting outshot severely in this one. Power plays, they were 0 for 1 themselves. Islanders were 2 for 4. It's hard to say whether it's rust or they just haven't been playing good at all, or maybe it's a combination of both. Let me know your thoughts on what this could be, or why this result happened the way it did. Leave those thoughts down in the comment section below. And if losing big in this game wasn't enough, you look at the scores from around the league, specifically the Central Division, and you see the Dallas Stars winning, the Winnipeg Jets winning, the Colorado Avalanche winning. They're on like a 10-game winning streak. It's insane what they're doing right now. The Minnesota Wild winning, the Nashville Predators winning. Basically every other team in the Central Division won. Just not a very good night for the Hawks at all. The only good thing that happened, you could say, would be the St. Louis Blues losing to the Coyotes. But to be honest, that doesn't really salvage anything. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just Central Division. Just stop it. It's insane. Once again, I am sorry for how late this video got up, but thanks so much for watching this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the game and the team's performance down in that comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, do those things if you choose to. I appreciate it if you do, but most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.